Hi there, Sandra here from the Schwowin's Nest. Thanks for joining me today. I am participating in a challenge hosted by Momdas Life Handmade. She does so many wonderful crafts with everyday items that we all have at home. Please go check out her channel and get some inspiration. Her co-host for this month is Blye DIY. Lori also does some amazing home decor projects for themes for the seasons. The theme for this month's challenge is a useful DIY. So we take something that is either a stash or a trash and make it a treasure. I've had these 3 trays in my stash for a couple of years now. They came with 3 little galvanized pots that I have used in other areas, but I didn't know what to do with these. So I decided to first give them a coat of chalk paint. I painted the handles, the sides, and the bottom. I did end up giving these 2 coats because some of the metal was showing through and I wanted it to be a solid white. I'm going to give these an enamel look, so I started out by using my Craft Smart oil-based paint pen and just putting some lines all around the edge. But when that was completed, I didn't think it looked finished enough. So I then decided to take some black chalk paint and make the line a little bit thicker. I think it looks much better with a thicker line rather than just a little bit of a line. It's starting to look more like an enamel piece. I'm using this one in the kitchen. Project number 2 is using this little thrifted oval bowl. I love the shape of it and I did like the little green stripes, but I decided it needed a fix-up. I'm taking these little beads and I'm going to hot glue them to the bottom and create some feet. Now that I've got the little feet glued onto the back, I'm going to paint the outside and the bottom of this, including the feet, with a DIY recipe chalk paint in the color of white. And I'm going to leave the inside the way it is. It's already white on the inside and that'll just make it easier to clean. If you are new to my channel, I'd like to say welcome, and don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. I'm also going to do an enamel look for this bowl as well. I did give it 2 coats of the white chalk paint, and now I'm just using a small brush and some black chalk paint. When you're finished with my video, please go check out Momdas and Lori's channels and also the playlist link. Everything will be in my description box. This little piece is going to be sitting on my bathroom counter and it's going to have some cotton swabs in it. So I thought it would be fun to put some letters on the outside as well. So I'm going to use a Ray Dunn font and I'm just going to do it freehand, but I'm going to put the words squeaky clean on it. I'm using a fine tip oil-based paint by Craft Smart. This is something that you can find at a lot of craft stores. I always find mine at Michael's and I use my 50% off coupon to use them. With chalk paint, you have to be a little bit more delicate with these markers because you don't want the chalk paint to lift up onto the pen tip itself. So I did have to shake this up and get him going a little bit more, get that paint moving, but it did turn out at the end. These 2 little bottles are from the Dollar Tree and I think they still have them now. I did pick these up at least 6 months ago, so they are a stash to treasure today. I'm using some of my DIY chalk paint and I'm just going to add a touch of water just to make it a little bit more fluid. The other thing you'll need is some kind of container where you can stand both of these bottles in upside down and it won't tip over. I'm going to be pouring the paint inside the bottles and coating the interior instead of painting the outside. I like painting the outside of glass. I think it looks very rustic and farmhouse, but sometimes I like to have that little bit of shine. So I decided to do this technique instead of painting the outside. And I think it turned out really sweet. I really like how the look of it. You can see that it's just still nice and shiny. All I do is put the paint in and then just literally spin the bottle around until everything is covered, and then just rest it inside the bowl so it can drain out. Here's how the bottles turned out. Unfortunately, I did not have recorded footage of how I did the writing, but it was the same as the little bowl. I just mimicked a Rae Dunn font with my Craft Smart paint pen. Here's how all of the bathroom items look together. I'd like to thank Mom and Lori for hosting this challenge. It was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and share. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified when I upload new content. Thank you so much for your support.